Hi guys, welcome back to another episode. Let's just get straight into it. So you might remember I worked with a company called Shield Autocare, and they basically supplied the sound deadening that I've got on the floor of the van for the thermal, the sound deadening. I've got it on the roof and in the wheel arches as well. They also kindly, because I messed up, they sent me out the vinyl flooring as well. Check this. They sent me this amazing, very tough, but very real looking vinyl lino. On Shield Autocare's website, they don't just do flooring, insulation, they actually do a lot of products like roof fans, but they also do fridges as well. And this time, they've sent out their Cool Mate 44 litre 12 or 24 volt fridge. You get this and then you get a wee box, and I was expecting a power adapter to be in it, but all you get is the manual and that's it. So you can get a power adapter for it, but it's a separate purchase. So before we get into anything about the fridge, let's get this plastic off. So let's cover the features. Dimensions wise, it's 53 centimetres tall, 47 centimetres in depth and 38 centimetres wide. It's coming in at a total weight of 16.2 kilograms or 42 pounds with a total capacity of 43.7 litres. So this is a compressor fridge, so when the fridge does get to temperature, it means it turns the power off, and when the temperature starts to rise again, the fridge will kick on to bring it back down again. Powering it, you can use it with a 12 volt or 24 volt DC with the red and black cable, and with this cable you can hook it up to your fuse board, or you could just get a 12 volt car charger adapter. Temps wise, we do go for the fridge at 0 degrees to 8 degrees, and for the freezer we go from -12 to -20 degrees. The fridge when operating does have a low 45 decibel level. One of the cool things we've got in this fridge is we can reverse the door, so if the delivered door doesn't work for your layout, you can take the pins out and swap the doors round. With the door we do also have that secure door latch, so when it closes it won't just burst open, you have to actually pull the lever up. Inside the fridge we do have removable door bins, we've got a crisper drawer, we've got the LED light, we've got the drainage hole, we've got another rack that we can take out and adjust at any level. On top we've got the LCD panel. It's got dual cooling modes, so for high efficiency, so it can get the temperature right down fast, and it's got efficiency, saving more power, and you can control this with your smart app as well. And as you can see, we do have these nice protruding feet as well, so it means that the fridge isn't going to lean forward. And on the back is where you're going to find all the cabling and stuff. So this is your power cable here, so we just need to unravel that and hook it up. So when you are putting this in the back, you just need to make sure you've got enough space to accommodate all the electrics. So I'm loving the fact that you can take off the door and basically have it reversible. So if your layout, you need the door to come this way, you can take it off, put the pin in here, and then the door will open that way. Again, it is quite a lot of space, so we will fill it up and just see how much we can actually put in here once we get it all hooked up and stuff. I'm not really expecting to be able to put much in the freezer, but if I'm being honest, I rarely ever use the freezer anyway. So when you're doing this, you just want to be careful not to just yank the wires. So what's nice is they've actually added an inline fuse, and we have a 15 amp. So it's already fused and ready to go. So to get power to it, all I'm going to use is basically my 12 volt connector. If you're like me and you struggle with connecting wires and stuff, Wagos are your best friend. And you know what, they used to be quite expensive, but they're actually quite cheap now. You put the power connector red to red, pop it into the Wago like that, clip it over, black to black. And that's it set up, and all we're looking to do is just go straight into the 12 volt. And when I press the DC button, we should see this fire up. So as you can see, the LCD is pretty minimalistic. We've got the freezer setting on the left and the fridge setting on the right, and beside that we've got the settings button and the power button, and then plus and minuses for setting the temperatures. So if we press plus or minus, so you can see the minuses come up, so that means we're controlling the freezer, and we can set it here. So while that's flashing, if you want to change the fridge, you press setting, and then you see it changes over, and then we can bring the fridge up or down. So the fridge does have kind of BMS protection for your battery. So if you hold the cogwheel, you'll see we get these different modes we can go through, which is high, medium and low. So if you had the fridge connected to your car battery, you would keep it on high efficiency so it doesn't drain your car battery. But if you're going into a power station or anything like that, you can keep it on low mode or medium mode. But that's pretty much it for your LCD panel. So let's have a look inside the fridge. And as you can see, we've got that LED light working as well. And on the Bluetti, we're only taking 32 watts. But like I've shown in the past, if you're going to get a fridge for a camper van, a caravan, a motorhome, off-grid tiny home or anything like that, do not go near cool boxes. Always go for a compressor fridge, 12 volt if possible, because they're highly efficient, they take less power, and again, they only kick on when they need the power, so they're not constantly draining power like a cool box. And so to give you an idea of capacity size, I've chucked in a couple of things. Can down here, mustard, a wee protein shake, got some veg and stuff like that, sweet potatoes, some hot dogs, lure pack. And just to show you the size of the freezer, we'll take a 250ml can. And as you can see, space is a wee bit tight, but you could chuck a couple of things in there. So the only issue you're going to have is trying to fit maybe a big litre of milk in there. This off. So you probably could get away with it like that. So there you go. So let's talk about the pros and cons. First pro has to be the big capacity size. I'm loving it. Second pro, I think, has to be the reversible door, as well as these latches. I'm digging these latches. Another pro has to be the LED light, so if you do want to go in the fridge late at night, you can see in the fridge. And my last pro, I think, is for 44 litres, it isn't as big as I thought it was going to be. I mean, I'm sitting in my double garage right now, I've still got the other side of the van. I don't know if it's just my van's offsetting the size of it, but to me it just feels tiny. What about the cons? There's only one con, and it's no power supply included. The only reason why I'm adding it as a con is because you can buy it as a separate purchase. Most of these types of fridges for camper vans and stuff like that, they are expecting you to wire it in through 12 volt to maybe a fuse board. So other than that, that's it. So who is the Cool Mate 44 litre fridge for? Again, camper vans, caravans, off-grid tiny houses, maybe even some man caves. I would say it's maybe a bit too big for micro campers and car campers, so anything above a micro camper, you're going to be gold. So guys, if you do want to go and pick up the Cool Mate 44 litre fridge for yourself, I'll leave a link in the description, and I will also leave links to the sound deadening and the vinyl flooring as well if you want to go and check them out. But guys, that's going to cover it for this episode. Let me know what you thought of the Cool Mate 44 litre fridge. Let me know if you've used any Shield Autocare's products. If you did go and enjoy the video, guys, why not drop it a wee like and let me know in the comments. And if you haven't already, why not get subscribed and hit that bell notification. So until the next one, guys, peace.